Hey y'all, we're back. So the way we paused it, we're gonna actually have to just do part two. So this is Pepita with Pepita's Journey again, and how y'all doing? So sorry, camera working. So we're gonna get right back to where we left off, and we were talking about sit-ups and stuff like that. So like I was saying with my story, your girl back in the day when she was like 16, 17, 18, could do like hella sit-ups and crunches. And I could like crunches, I think the most, like, no exaggeration. And I would do different styles of crunches, when you're doing the leg ups and or even like what is it, the bicycle ones where you're crossing over your body and all that. Like, I got up to doing to where like I would do like 300 of each set. And so I was just doing, I could do that. And because I was like 150 pounds, but like at 150 pounds, I'm pretty sexy in my opinion. So that's like my goal now. And like I would have no stomach. But like my legs, I couldn't help that because they was always a little thick up. So, it'd be like a size 10 or 12. Ain't nobody tripping. I'm cool with that. I look sexy, so all I'm trying to do, like with my weight loss journey, is just like I'm sexy now, but I'm trying to get real, like healthy. That's all I'm worried about is being healthy and sexy all at the same time. Like I'm synchronizing sexiness with my health. That's what I'm trying to do. So like you said, do about 20. Is it like 20 or 20 sets of a certain number?
Like I used to start with 20. Now like I go up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I used to go up by 10, but now I go up by like 20. Like lately I'll do like about 40. Go on the treadmill, walk, like run for a little bit, go back, do another 40, do something else, and I pretty much like switch.
So you
up.
just doing 40 at the time?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I was just ridiculous back in the day. I get it. I have definitely that personality when I do something. I can do a little too much. I can't help it. It's just, I be one. It's like, it's just like with my like clients and at the hair salon, I'll work from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Yeah.
Or later, depending. And it's like, oh, you know what? I can take you. You really want to come? I got you. Come at 7 p.m. And I could have been off at 6. Like, I think the longest I've ever done was like 5 in the morning to like 10 p.m. No. Yeah. But the latest I ever worked for myself was like, it was the last time I went to Oklahoma for y'all. My last haircut, I must have finished. I thought I was gonna finish around like 10. I think I might have finished her at like. It was late. It was real late, so it might have been like 11. Will's friend was like, "Oh, I'll just take him home," and I got finished at the salon at like 12 a.m.
Nope.
True story. I literally was working that morning from like maybe 7 in the morning. I took a break to go get my hair done from a salon. Shout out to Mariah, because she's the only one I let mess with my hair. And I go get my hair done, come back because I was like, I needed a fresh cut anyway. So I go get my hair done, and of course when I get my hair cut, I get it straight, and come back, end up doing my whole haircut on everybody for the whole rest of the day. And it was like, I want what you got. And it's just anytime I get a new haircut, I always have to watch out. Or like color, I know I'm going to be doing that haircut in color. But like even now, like when, and it's so funny. I like the first guy I worked for, his name was Mark. He always used to be like, he's a trendsetter, and I get it. I really do, because like when you're behind that chair, like so many people look for ideas and they just know you're gonna have them, and I never understood that until like. What's funny is taking me to like get to like 5 years into my career to really get that, because like now I see every time I change my hair, people want, especially if you're keeping it in within natural colors, people are gonna start wanting that, and then and like with me being like on this weight loss journey, I notice people are like really feeling that right now. They're like, "Oh, so Peter, what you eating? How are you being healthy?" And that's what even really started this, because I was getting asked that so much, and I'm giving off the information. It's just like, well, let me help you out so you can access to it. So other than the crunches, and what treadmill? Are you running on the treadmill? I was curious about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I run and walk. I usually start my workout by walking, and then I'll turn it to like 1.5 and start doing like kind of like a sit up, kind of like you pretty much stretch your legs. I do like.
So are you doing like an incline?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I usually do stretches on the treadmill as well before I start working out, because it's better to like stretch before you start doing like.
Oh, I was going to ask you about
workouts. Yeah.
And then too, how do you turn your walk into a run on a treadmill? Because I don't know if anybody who's like me where they're treadmill challenged. I could go up to like, I can keep turning that speed up.
That's what I used to do. I just keep trying to see how much I can do before I get tired.
And what I realized, I got it up to like 4, where I'm going 4 miles on it, and it's still a walk. Like, I kept going, and it's just like I could never officially turn my walk. I could speed walk like nobody's business on a treadmill and never jog.
I ain't gonna lie, I sometimes make my workouts fun, so like I'll be listening to music on the treadmill. I even dance while like walking or running on the treadmill.
So you saying what makes your workout easier is, that playlist.
Yes, music makes it so much funner.
I will say I do like sometimes I'm just like thinking when I'm walking, and I find that's a good time for me to get my thoughts together, like my day, what I'm doing, my goals, because I'm always like planning for the future and all. And then or sometimes I have the randomest thoughts. They just come from nowhere. So I guess to me, I kind of do like a meditation thing with my walks. Do you do anything like that when you're working out?
So like breathing wise,
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
I guess I maybe because I when I'm at the salon I'm at now, and there's 2 massage therapists, and I usually get seen by Leo. I really, not that there's any difference between well, they specialize in 2 different things. I just find that I need more deep tissue. I love a hot stone, don't get me wrong, but I need you to get up all in me. So it's just because like from standing up so much, and sometimes some people don't know like not positioning your head could really mess the stylus back up. So when you walk like, I'm all over the place. I'm all over the place with my head. Like my back is like, girl, you're killing me. I gotta be over here with you, and now I gotta be over here with you, and it's just like kills my back. So I had to start getting these massages. Best thing since sliced bread, and with me doing that, I just had to be like, okay, that's cool. Um, and then so when I first started getting these massages, oh, the knots that would be in my back, especially like my lower back by my hips. Jesus Christ, I stopped breathing. And he'd be like, no, you gotta breathe through it, at least exhale. And he was like, you're not breathing right. And I'm like, what? He's like, I need you to start practicing breathing. So I started practicing breathing and stretching. And it's so funny how like those 2 things played a good part in in my journey because I didn't realize, like, if you're not breathing correctly, that really affects your whole body. Because if you're not getting oxygen to everything, it's just like that's why you're tired.
Yeah.
That's why you're sluggish. And I never got that until like not realizing I wasn't breathing correctly. Because had he not been massaging me, I don't think I would have known. And that's probably, and maybe that goes back to the treadmill. That's probably why I couldn't turn it into a jog. But I don't know. I don't think it had anything to do with that. I just don't think. I don't
the
know.
treadmill kind of makes it more tiring, like walking and running.
I like when I used to run. I used to just like running outside. I just couldn't. I couldn't even in my healthy days. I couldn't ever run on a treadmill.
The worst part is getting off the treadmill after you're done running because whenever you try to walk off, your legs are all like jittery.
Amazing. And so like, when you're working out, do you like to work out in special clothes or anything like that?
Well, it depends because you can't have like in my gym. You gotta kind of be. Usually, girls will wear like short shorts and little sports bras, but if I wear like sports bras, I wear like leggings that go like maybe
or like some yoga pants.
Yeah, and if I wear like a t-shirt, I'll wear like some little track shorts, like workout shorts.
Also, you do it to where you're not showing all the goods.
Yeah, I don't want to be too inappropriate. Plus, me working there too, so I can't do that.
Okay, that makes sense. Because I was like, oh, you like if I'm gonna show I'm only showing half my body at a time. That makes sense.
Because it gets hot in there too, so you don't want to like. I sometimes want to wear nothing working out, but that's illegal. So
is it now? I'm just kidding.
Very.
And so, do you track like your BMI and all that too when you're working out, or like do you focus on that with your whole like workout routine and being healthy?
Well, usually I don't really. Well, to be honest, I usually just like plan ahead. Mainly, I just plan ahead. I'm gonna do these today.
Well, no. You know what I mean by your BMI, right?
Mm-hmm.
So your BMI is calculated from your height and your weight, and then it scores you on how healthy you are. So, like for me, I think last time I checked, it was when I was closer to 300. My BMI was like 40.
Yeah.
And basically it was code for hella obese. Like, I don't know if that's like it's just like high obese. So like I haven't checked it again now that I've lost that 30 pounds.
Yeah.
So
I sometimes check it like randomly. I don't check it every time.
So like, do you weigh yourself often?
Yeah.
And stuff like that is what I'm
saying. Yeah, I do.
And then do you like do the little calculator to see where you are? Like,
not really. I don't do that.
You're like, that part I don't care.
Yeah. I just like try to see, hey, how many pounds did I lose this week or something, and then I'll check my weight and be like, oh, I gained like 2 pounds. So like I had asked somebody like why that might be me working out every day and then like losing pounds but then gaining the fat, but that can also be muscle weight. So don't think that it's like, oh, I'm getting fatter while working out. It can be muscle.
Well, you know what? Muscle weighs more than fat.
Yeah.
True story. Because when I learned that when I was doing soccer, because I was running every day, and we would, do different types of workouts, but it's mainly working out your legs, and your girl's legs has always been thick. So, at that time, I think I was around like 170, and it was because I just had so much leg muscle. And so when I got really lean switching from soccer to dance, because it was more like different type of cardio, I really like a dancer's body. Like, that's probably like my favorite body type. And I just thought it looked good on me. That's just my preference. And because you get so lean, and then your legs are just, you kind of get that hourglass shape, or at least I did, and I always naturally have an hourglass shape. So right now I'm like a 2-liter Coke, and I'm trying to get to a 20 ounce. That's my goal. Yeah, real story. Like right now, I'm a whole 2-liter. You get all the drink. So
I'm trying to be an hourglass.
So like I like that whole like shape, and so right now I literally got it's a little bigger now. So I just want the little, So when I was doing that, I realized I guess the short repetitions were like really toning me up.
Yeah.
And but I dropped that 20 pounds like that. I think I dropped, hold on, because I was 170 and I dropped it over the summer just practicing.
Yeah.
And that was cool. So now we're gonna see what I'm gonna drop this summer, because I'm gonna be biking to work, going on longer walks, and then we're gonna start trying some workout classes. Maybe I might be doing one once more. But one of my next coming up videos, I think I'm gonna talk about hair. I know, don't look at mine right now because I didn't even brush it today, but it looked alright. I just kind of smoothed it a little bit because my curls in the back was cute, and I didn't want to run those. So it's like, you kind of can't win every day. But I did put on a little bit of foundation on, so I won't be too rough out here in these streets. And because I know a lot of people have a hard time when they're natural or curly, and like what I'm gonna do with my hair with working out and sweating in my head. So with Keisha, we've been out. It even rained a little bit, and you can't tell that your hair got bothered. So your hair is still pretty straight. So I'm gonna be doing a video soon to let these girls know, because I know the struggle is real, especially when you're trying to keep your natural hair. If you like wearing it straight, you want to be able to figure out how you can work out and keep your hair, because I know so many people who are like, I'm not working out because at this point my hair is more important than my weight. I ain't gonna judge you because I've been there in my life. You think I'm lying? I was like, nah, I ain't gonna be doing that because of my hair. I'm not kidding. I'm really not. So now I'm at a point where I'm like, right now I'm just wearing acrylic because all I gotta do is wash and go, and that makes it 10 times easier for me to just wash it and go. Or even like when I'm wearing my curly hair, I rinse it with conditioner. So do you do anything? Do you worry about your hair or anything with your workouts?
Not usually. Because after workouts, I usually wash my hair and then like take a shower.
Okay, so you probably wearing a wash and go.
Mhm.
Oh, okay, well that makes sense. Or I'm bunning it.
Yeah.
Cause like, but I think I just bun it when I don't feel like doing nothing to my hair, and then that whole day I apologize for looking rough. Like I'm sorry. I woke up early. Like if my day starts at 6 a.m. those days, which is usually Friday and Saturday, those days are the days I might look the roughest in the week. And I'm just like, girl, she rolled out of bed and got here.
Yeah.
Like Bella gets a 2-minute walk and I'm there. But I'm trying to figure out just getting up early, making sure I can at least walk for a mile, and then, do that.
Yeah, and also another fun thing to do if you can't go to the gym, you can also invest in some workout DVDs. Those help.
Or
they're really
YouTube.
fun. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I used to watch this 8-minute abs on YouTube. That's where I learned how to do all them different type of ab workouts that I end up doing 300 of later on.
That's what me and my roommates sometimes like to do. Is try, at least they try.
And
it's fun.
I think with working out, all it is that E for effort, giving that good try. And then I think you build upon that because just do it till you get sore, and then you be like, okay, and then you realize you're baby stepping into doing more each time.
Yeah,
because we got some kettlebells I need to try, and I'm gonna definitely get my E for effort in that. I don't know what I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it this month. This month, since it's getting warm and all, I'm definitely gonna think about trying it. And do you do any fun stretches or anything like that?
Usually me and my friends would stretch each other out. We do little leg stretches.
Well, how do you stretch each other out?
Usually we'll have one person lay down. We'll have two people. One lays down, the other one pretty much you just relax your body. One will push the leg back, keep it straight.
On Bring It On?
Something like that, yeah.
I don't know if everybody's seen Bring It On, but once you laying down and then your leg gets pushed up.
Yeah, that's what we usually have to do with the players and stuff for games. We usually stretch them out, and it helps.
Well, then what if you don't have a friend? Because some people don't be having friends. So how do you stretch by yourself?
Well, you can either. I'll usually lay down and stretch my own self up, put my leg up, kind of try to hold my calf, my knee, and kind of keep it flat. And pull it up as much as I can. Or you can use anything nearby, a chair. Some people use the wall, but I ain't flexible enough for the wall thing.
Okay. And then do you even do the where you just stand up and lean forward and try to touch the ground?
That too.
I used to be really good about that. I've been getting into it. I find that if you do it every day, you can go farther.
Yeah.
Each time with that.
Yeah. It's also helpful to stretch after workouts also. So you won't be as sore.
So do it both before and after.
Yeah.
Okay, I can get that. I think that makes sense. I can see how that makes sense. Because when I started stretching for just working, I felt that my feet don't hurt as much.
Yeah.
Because I used to get the same. I thought I had plantar fasciitis for a moment there because, when I would stop working, and I also think this helped with me losing my weight. When I would stop working, I would sit down, and when I would get up, I couldn't walk. And so it got to the point where I would try to avoid sitting down after working.
Yeah.
But then I also got some good insoles. I found that helps it too with the stretching. But the stretching just made it even better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sometimes when the baseball players usually take up the workout gym, I'll usually go in the basketball gym, go shoot hoops, go play basketball, or run it up and down the bleachers. And that's it's tiring, but it works. It works a lot.
So you're saying you just need to figure out how to be active.
Yeah. There's many things you can do to be active. Dancing also is one of them.
So. In my adult life, I've tried a couple of things. But my all-time favorite of the workouts that I've tried? Do you want to know?
So you guess?
You can.
Sex?
No, that's one, but that wasn't the one. I was thinking of a real workout routine. No, I was gonna say water aerobics.
Oh, it's way off.
No, I wasn't. I mean, that's
your face just had that curious, you want to guess? And I'm like.
No, that's not a bad one. Don't get me wrong. Because a G would enjoy it. You can get some great stretching in that. But water aerobics was my favorite. I know it's everybody's that's all the old ladies do.
in the pools, like working out in the pools. Ooh, that's fun. And swimming.
Yeah, I would get the best sleep after water aerobics. And Will used to tease me. Will still teases me about it because he's like, "You're such an old lady." But I'm so happy I said yes to going and do that with like a friend / client, and I'm so happy. She was like, because like she always had something for us to do, and when she was like, "You want to try this out?" I was like, "Of course." In all honesty, I thought I wasn't gonna like it. I was just wanting to wear my new swimming suit.
Wow. That'd be me.
But I was so down for it. And then I tried it and really enjoyed it. And I was like, maybe I should get a membership. Yeah, I might think about it because it's really, the pool we were going to is actually not that far from the house.
Ooh.
So I don't know. I might be getting back into that too.
I need to start doing that when they actually open the pool.
Because it's like not hard on your body at all or your joints. Because I know a lot of people are like, well, what about running on my joints? That's why I'm walking right now. Eventually, I'm going to turn that walk into a run. Well, a jog and a run. Because I do know that, like, when you're putting so much weight on your knees, that's what could kill it sometimes. So, right now, I'm like 258 last time I checked. So I'm like 258. Your girl finally got on the 260. And because when I started, I was at like what? Yeah, I've dropped officially over 30 pounds. So I started, I think, at 294 or something. Once I got a scale, I started it because I didn't always own a scale. But so since October, I think when I got the scale, I was 294. And so now, down to 258. And I think once I get closer to 200, or because that's when I want to turn it into like maybe after another 20 pounds, turn it to a run. But as a doctor I knew who I used to cut his hair, he told me that I can't remember his name at the moment, but I've heard this a couple of times that a 10-minute brisk walk is better than a 30-minute run. But then it's also more gentle on your knees.
Yeah.
Because I could do a speed walk and I'd be getting winded. I get winded from a walk right now. So it's like but now I'm getting to my walks can be like 30 minutes. So, you get winded from that. That's still like a great time.
Yeah.
And so that equates basically to an hour and a half walk. So I think as long as you're doing something to push to the limit of sweat, that's all you have to do. So I think that's all we had for today. You get your exercise. I'm going to think about mine. No, just kidding.
You're going to get yours as well?
I am. And then I think my next video is going to be about how to keep your hair up with working out. And so next time I might actually have my hair styled. Because, I mean, I could have brushed the front of this up and, but I don't mind my frizzy. I think my little frizzies right here, they brings my hair character. And especially since, how many miles you think we walked yesterday just enjoying the day and sightseeing? Because I find that sometimes you can use sightseeing your city as an excuse to work out. And you get to really explore your city.
As much as we walked.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna check my phone.
20, 30 miles.
Highly doubt that. Because we first walked to my job, the salon I work at is, I think, exactly a mile and a block away. And then we did the zoo, and that's just ridiculous. So let's see.
That one was fun.
Yes, it really was. I I needed to go more walking today. Because I ain't doing nothing. But today we've been taking it easy. Okay, so we got pretty high. We did 18,000 steps. Oh, we did pretty good yesterday. We got in a good over 8 miles of walking yesterday.
8 miles?
Yeah, we did that. We burned that 8 miles equated to burning 1,300 calories though. So also remember when you get that walking it, you burning calories at the same time, bro. So
And we ate. And then burn those calories out.
oh yeah, and eating was good too. I not I've been halfway keto in it. I don't know because most of y'all know I enjoy the keto life, but we had to have some treats. So what did we do? So I had some tamales this week that were really good. That was yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yesterday was just a really good food day, all on its own. Because we did the Indian food for lunch, and who's gonna have Indian food without naan? So of course I had to have bread.
Really good.
And then what else did we? We had to go to the bakery around the corner. There's this really good bakery around the corner from my house. It's like what 3-4 blocks away.
Yeah.
So like that's an easy walk. And then what else did we do that I really liked food wise? And then there's
the arts.
Smoothie King.
Yes.
We've been enjoying Smoothie King on the regular. And I've even gotten that down to like my low calorie smoothies. I really enjoy it because they just opened a Smoothie King right next to the salon I'm at. You know, the Lord has just been blessing me. But that one I have to just I'm trying to do the smoothies. It's just as a meal replacement. But sometimes I get hungry. So like it'd be a drink. So, you're not supposed to do it like that. But look, I'm so happy I'm not gaining weight. But like when I don't have people in town or anything like that, I think that's easier for for um for us to do stuff like that. So I guess we're about to just. I think this was a good part too. So we're gonna go ahead and sign off. So this is Pepita's Journey again, and we got my sister Keisha here today. And then so remember to please like, subscribe, rate if you're listening. And thank you, and I'll see y'all. Or if you're listening, you'll hear from me next time. And also, if you would like to ask me any questions or anything like that, if there's something you would like my opinion on or would like me to talk about, please email me at pepitasjourney@gmail.com. And again, that's pepitasjourney@gmail.com. And love ya. Bye.
Bye.